Did you know that failure is the combination of a series of mental factors ranging from the lack of a clear vision, to the mistake we have to choose our partner? Did you know that excessive caution, as well as the habit of becoming spendthrifts, are key to keep the poor in that state, and employees and novice entrepreneurs are constantly struggling to stay afloat? But did you also know that this state of failure is against the laws of nature, and that these circumstances can change if you want to? In this video we will show you the 11 main reasons why many people fail, and we will tell you how to get out of this spiral so you can achieve success in any area of your life. Join us until the end of the video to discover which of these reasons is anchoring you in the process. But first, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and put the following phrase in the comment box if you want to be part of the financial circle of Street Capital. From today, my commitment will be to success, and I will work with discipline to achieve it. Success, including the accumulation of a great fortune, begins with an innovative idea. Wealth is achieved by transforming that idea into something valuable to others. We often realize that achieving our goals is not a matter of luck or waiting for time, but of being willing to take on the challenges and overcome the obstacles that come our way. Simply put, it's about overcoming the temporary failures we all have at some stage in our lives. What about you? Do you know the difference between failure and failed? The key to differentiate between having a temporary failure and being a failure lies in how we face each challenge that comes our way. Temporary failure allows us to learn from our mistakes and face new opportunities from a different perspective. Take Thomas Alva Edison, for example, who failed 10,000 times before perfecting the incandescent light bulb. In other words, he experienced temporary defeats, but his perseverance and his ability to learn from his mistakes eventually led him to success. All great men have experienced temporary failures, but instead of giving up they learned to do things differently, and eventually achieved their goals. Temporary failure can be seen as an opportunity to prepare us for greater responsibilities. Failure is a natural and necessary part of the learning and growth process. Without it, we would not appreciate the true value of success and would be deprived of opportunities to learn from our mistakes with humility. Humility is an essential virtue that is developed through failure, as it allows us to accept our limitations and work to overcome them. It is important to remember that temporary failure does not mean the end of our dreams and goals, but only an opportunity to improve and move forward. As inventor Thomas Alva Edison said, failure is only the opportunity to start again with more experience. According to research conducted by Napoleon Hill, there are 11 main reasons that can lead to failure in life. However, this does not mean that we are destined to fail. In his comprehensive study on success and wealth, he wrote in his book, Think and Grow Rich, that there are 11 main reasons for failure in life. Analyze the list and review each item to determine the causes that stand between you and your success. Let's get started. Reason number 1. Lack of a well-defined purpose in life. The importance of having a clear purpose in life cannot be put on the back burner. Without a specific goal to work towards, it is difficult to stay on track and stay motivated. According to Napoleon Hill, most people who fail in life lack a well-defined purpose. Without a purpose, it is easy to fall into indecision and apathy, which can lead to a life of meaninglessness and lack of meaningful achievement. Therefore, it is crucial to take the time to reflect on what you really want to accomplish in life and then set long-term goals to achieve those objectives. Reason number 2. Lack of self-discipline. Self-control and self-discipline are fundamental to achieving a clear purpose in life. Without these skills, it is easy to get lost in distractions and get sidetracked from our goals. Self-mastery is an ongoing process and requires constant effort, but in the end, it is the key to achieving success. By having a clear purpose in life, we can focus on our goals and work towards them in a disciplined and controlled manner. Without these skills, it is easy to be tempted to set aside our goals in favor of momentary interests. For example, social networks like TikTok and Instagram are apps that specialize in distracting us. But by having self-control and self-discipline, we can stay focused and work towards our goals with determination, without these distractors that rob us of the most precious thing in our lives, time. Reason number 3. Procrastination. Procrastination is one of the most common causes of failure. It is characterized by the tendency to always leave everything for later, in the hope that something better or more favorable will happen in the future. However, this attitude can have serious consequences in our lives. When a task is postponed, valuable time is lost that could have been used to advance our goals. In addition, procrastination often generates a cycle of anxiety, stress, and failure, as the pending task becomes a constant preoccupation in our minds. This can negatively affect our productivity and performance at work and in other areas of life. The key to overcoming procrastination is to have a clear purpose and plan of action. It is important to break large tasks into smaller steps and set a deadline for completing them. It is also crucial to take responsibility for our actions, and to be aware of the consequences of postponing important tasks. Reason number 4. Lack of perseverance. Another key to success is the ability to stay focused on a goal, even in times of difficulty or temporary failure. Lack of perseverance is one of the main reasons why people fail to achieve their goals. Without perseverance, people give up easily and miss the opportunity to reach their true potential. It is important to learn how to get up and keep going after a fall and not to become discouraged in the face of obstacles. For example, an obese person may start a diet and exercise program with enthusiasm, but after only a few weeks of difficulty, or not seeing immediate results, may give up and go back to their old habits. Without perseverance, they do not realize that weight loss is a long-term process and requires time and consistent effort to achieve. Without perseverance, they will never achieve their weight loss goals and will continue to struggle with their obesity. Reason number 5. Negativity or apathy. Often, people with a negative or antisocial personality are impaired in their ability to connect and collaborate with others. Without the social skills needed to build relationships and work as a team, it is difficult to achieve success in any arena, whether in the workplace, in relationships with others, or even in personal life. Negative attitude has a significant impact on interpersonal relationships, as it repels others and hinders cooperation. To be successful, it is essential to establish positive relationships and work as a team with others. Without a support network and valuable contacts, it is difficult to advance and achieve important goals. It is therefore a priority to work on improving social skills in order to connect with others and achieve the desired success. An example of a negative person who repels employees could be a manager who always blames others for mistakes, never takes responsibility, and has an aggressive and inflexible attitude. This person can create an unhealthy and demotivating work environment, which can lead employees to avoid working with him, her, and negatively affect team performance and the achievement of business goals. Reason number 6. Intolerance. The person who clings to a rigid view of things has little opportunity to grow and advance. Lack of open-mindedness prevents the acquisition of new knowledge and perspectives. One of the most damaging forms of narrow-mindedness is intolerance toward differences in religious, ethnic, and political matters. Intolerance can manifest itself in various ways in working life. A concrete example might be a manager who refuses to consider new ideas or approaches proposed by his employees because of his lack of open-mindedness. This attitude can generate discontent among employees and hinder the creation of a collaborative and productive work environment. Reason number 7. Excessive caution. Lack of initiative and action can be a major obstacle to success in any field, especially in business. An example of this is an entrepreneur who has an innovative idea, but clings to it so cautiously that he does not risk investing in its development and promotion. As a result, his idea fails to have the impact it could have had and he loses the opportunity to grow and expand in the marketplace. Excessive caution can lead a person to miss valuable opportunities due to a lack of initiative. Reason number 8. Wrong choice of partner. Choosing the wrong person to share your life with can have serious consequences on your career and personal goals. A dysfunctional relationship can consume our energy and attention, distracting us from our responsibilities and goals. An example of this can be a successful entrepreneur who becomes involved with a controlling and jealous partner, which leads to constant conflict and distractions, causing a negative impact on their career and personal life. It is important to take the time to choose the right person and build a healthy and harmonious relationship to avoid this type of situation. Reason number 9. Lack of well-defined decision-making power. Successful people are known for their ability to make effective decisions and stick to them, while those who fail tend to be indecisive and withdrawn when it comes to making decisions. A practical example of this could be an entrepreneur who has the opportunity to invest in a startup company, but hesitates to make a decision and misses the opportunity to make a good profit. It is important to keep in mind that indecision and procrastination are enemies of success and must be overcome to achieve success. Reason number 10. Indifference to progress. This is the lack of self-motivation to grow and improve. Often, an attitude of conformity can limit our ability to achieve our objectives and goals. Without an internal motivation to excel, it is easy to fall into a rut and mediocrity and settle for what we have, rather than striving for more. A practical example might be an employee who has been working in the same position for several years, showing no interest in advancing his or her career or seeking growth opportunities. Despite having skills and experience, he is content with his current position and is unwilling to strive for greater achievements or goals. Reason number 11. Habit of indiscriminate wastefulness. Spenders are usually people without adequate financial education. An example of an indiscriminate spender might be someone who has just received a work bonus, and decides to spend it all on a luxury trip instead of saving some of that money for future expenses or investments. Another indiscriminate spender might be someone who constantly buys expensive things, such as brand-name clothing or fashion accessories, without worrying about the impact this has on his or her long-term finances. To achieve financial success, it is essential to have a mindset of saving and investing, rather than a mindset of indiscriminate spending. A practical example of success is that of a person who decided to set up a monthly savings plan of 10% of his income, and then invested that money in a profitable business. As her business grew, so did her financial security, allowing her to make assertive decisions in her career and personal life. Instead of living in constant fear of poverty, this person became financially independent. In conclusion, success in life is not something that just comes into our lives, but requires focus, discipline, effort, and dedication. The 11 points mentioned above are some of the main reasons why people may fail in their goals and objectives. However, with the knowledge and awareness of these points, we can take concrete and grounded steps to avoid them and work toward success. What steps are you willing to take to avoid falling into the traps of failure and achieve your goals and objectives? Thanks for joining us. If you liked this video, give it a like, share the knowledge, and don't forget to leave in the comment box the following message if you want to belong to Street Capital's financial circle. From today, my commitment will be to success and I will work with discipline to achieve it. See you next time.